Hello everyone, this is Brian with BS Tech Networks bringing to you a video tutorial on a real estate management website. In this tutorial, I have already logged into the customer's website, and if you have not received the information to log into your site, certainly get in contact with us and we'll be happy to provide that info. In this tutorial, I'm going to quickly go over how to manage, update, delete, and add properties to your real estate website. As you can see, we're already logged in, and over on the sidebar, this customer has property, which would be homes for sale, or condos, or anything else. Land would just be for land for sale. And then finally, we have rentals. In this customer's case, we did go ahead and set up one rental listing on their website initially. So let's go ahead and click on the rentals. Now the property and the land are basically about the same thing, although the feature set will be a little bit differently. So for the purpose of this video, we're just going to go over the rentals, since it could easily be done in the property or the land as well. Now on here you can already see the one listing that we have created. Now if we go to their website, this is the rentals page on their website. If there's more than one listing, of course there would be more than this one showing. And then if we click to go on it, it then shows us the information for this listing. The one large featured image, the rental amount, how many bed, how many bath, there's the address. Scroll down and there's more information, when it's available, and then the description. And then finally you can have multiple pictures, which are all then displayed here as well. Scrolling down more gives an area for the property features. Now in this case I've only listed these two, but there's a whole bunch of other options. Some other pictures that you can click on and enlarge, and then the actual map that points to the location. So if we go back to the website, we're going to just look at this one and see how it was set up. So you click on the address in order to go into the editor. Right off the top, this is the description up here. I would generally recommend that this be the address of the house, so it's easy for your potential clients to see right away. This could also be any other description. If you just wanted to say 2 bed, 1 bath, whatever description you would want to have shown on the results of the listings page. Down here we have the information that we had previously seen in the listings. It's the cozy 2 bed, 1 bath house located on a quiet street. Here are the additional file uploads of the pictures. If we scroll down again a little more, this is where you can put in the address of the house. We've got the checkbox clicked, so it will actually display. And then here's the map. Once you put in the street address information, you do need to click this little green arrow for the site to refresh and pull up the map properly. There is an option down here as well about hiding the map. Scrolling down a little more, here's rental pricing. You can put in the rent amount, and then there's a rent period drop down, so you can choose day, week, monthly, month, so on. Display rent again is checked, so it will actually display on the site. Deposit. If you wanted to make it known what the deposit is for moving in, that would be right there. And there's the date available, and that displays on the website indicating what day it's available for move-in. Right underneath that is a button that says furnished, so if the house or the rental unit comes fully furnished, you can click that so it will be known as well. Scrolling down a little bit more, here is the featured image. This would be the main image that displays for the property. Alright, let's go through the items on the left side now here too. The excerpt, this could be a short amount of brief text that would appear on the listings page. If it is not filled out, the listings page will just automatically pull it from the text that's in here. Moving on down a little more, discussion. I have this kind of hidden right now, but typically we do not want to allow people to make comments or trackbacks on this page, so we'll disable these by default. But that option is in there if you do want to allow for that. In the comments section here, this will show you if there's been any comments. Of course, in this case, there are none since we have those disabled. The author, this is who actually created the listing, and you can change it. So in this case, we have my name and then the website owner's name on here. So that way, if you have another person in your staff or your office that's doing these listings for you, then you could maybe change that if desired. Listing details. Okay, so this is some more information. If you wanted to put in an office ID, put in the name of the listing agent. Again, in this case, I've decided to hide the author box. Since I was the author, we do not want my name or my information to show up, so I click the hide author box. Listing type, property status, current, withdrawn, off market, or leased. So if you wanted to leave the properties on here, then you could just change it to off market or leased, withdrawn, something else. Featured, this will allow you to feature the property on your website. Date listed, if you wanted to put in the date listed. House category, there's all kinds of different options here to choose from. So just choose the one that closely resembles what the real estate listing is for. Now down to the housing features. This is where you can really get detailed with what is available for the rental unit. So beds, baths, how many rooms, if there's an ensuite, how many toilets, if there's a garage, carport, what year it was built, some check boxes for whether it's new construction, pool, an AC system, a security system. You can put how much land area is with the property, building area, building unit, if it's fully fenced. And then you have a great deal of other options, all kinds of internal, exterior, and HVAC kind of things. If you have a video, you could put the YouTube video URL right in here. If you have a link to the floor plan, you could do that as well. Or you could always just upload the floor plan info as a picture on the site as well. Really, the last options here are specific to this website, so I'm not going to detail those. Alright, so that's generally what there is for one that's already created. Let me go back here to rentals. If you want to delete a listing, very simply done. Hover over the address area, hit trash. That will then move it to the trash. If we want to create a new listing, let's go ahead and do that now, and then we can fully go through the whole process. Click on Add New up here at the top, and you can see that we're starting with a blank slate. So I'm just going to call this Test House 123. We are on the editor now, and same thing, this is some test text about this real estate listing. Okay, now to add multiple pictures, we have to do it in the description box. So we click on Add Media, and I'm just going to reuse the same pictures that have already been used on this website. So I'm going to include this one, and then if I hold down the Control key and click on other ones, it then allows me to choose multiple pictures at the same time. If you need to actually upload the pictures, click the Upload Files tab. Then you can hit Select Files, choose them from your computer, and then upload them. That will then allow you to automatically move back to the media library, where all of the pictures you uploaded will then have check marks just like these, and then we would hit Insert into Post. And there they appear. Alright, so if we scroll down some more, I want to just say it to display the street address, street number, let's just say is 123, street name, Maine, the city, let's just try Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I don't know what the postcode is. Let's see if we've got something here. Alright, so apparently there is a 123 Main Street, or Main Avenue, something similar in Philadelphia, PA, which is on here. Okay, moving on down, here is again the information, the listing details. Let's stick with the right side for now. Let's say the rent is $1,000, and that is per month. Let's display the rent. Let's say that there is a deposit equal to 1 month of rent, and that it is available May 11th. It's furnished. Featured image. Set featured image. Let's click on there. That again opens up our media manager. We will click on the original picture that was on the other property listing, and then hit Set Featured Image. It then displays right there. Alright, let's come back up here a little bit. I want to hide that author box again. Actually, let me go ahead and I'll uncheck that so I can show you what it looks like. This is a current property. Let's say it was listed today. So 2016 05 09. It is a house. We don't need to worry about any of this. Bedrooms 2, bathrooms 1. Let's say there's a total of 5. And the ensuite, none. Not going to do the land area and stuff. Let's say there's 1 toilet. There's no garage, no carport, and let's say this house was built in 1939. Not new construction, no pool. It does have air conditioning, let's say. Okay, let's look down here. Let's say they've got broadband for internet, if possible. At least it's available. Nothing under the external. Let's say that it's got ducted heating and ducted cooling. And that looks fine. This is just an example anyways. Alright, so that's really all there is to it to make an initial listing. I'm going to go ahead up here and hit publish. And that's going to publish it to the website. Alright, so it is now refreshed and it says post published right here. If we go back to the site, I'm going to click on rentals and we will now see the 2 listings. So here is the original one, and this one right here is the test house that we just created. You can see that here is the description info that we had typed in the description box. Since we did not put a little synopsis, that automatically appears. Click on the test house 1, 2, 3, and here is the information up here. It's got air conditioning, 1 bathroom, 2 bedroom. It's $1,000 a month. There's the address up here. There's the original featured image. This is the address information again, the rent, when it's available. And here is our description information along with the pictures that we uploaded. And now under the property features, you can see there's more options than what there was on the other one since I did fill out more info. There's the large map. And here is the section about the author that I was explaining. Again, since this is on a customer's website, I did not want my information to show. So I went in here and I chose the box to hide the author. Let me click on that again. And then I'm going to hit update. Alright. We will go back to the website, refresh, and you're going to see this about section go away. And it is now gone. So that's essentially how you can easily add, modify, and delete with this real estate listing system. As said, the property and the land are pretty much the same, but let's go in here now and delete the one we just created. So I'm going to hit trash, and then up here there is now 1 item in the trash. I will click on it and then hover over. Now I have the option to delete permanently. And it is now fully deleted. Let's go into the real estate section here for properties for sale. As you can see, there's nothing on here, but let's click add new, and I'll show you that it's essentially the same thing. So you have your description down here, you have your main title or header over here on the side. Again, you got the property address information. I'm going to hide all the stuff that we did last time. Here's that excerpt, discussion, author. There's all the listing details, and there's the map section, property status, all exactly the same. Now, the pricing, you can see, is a little different. Instead of rent, it's now got the pricing information for the sales price, the sales date, if you want to display the price under offer. So, same thing over here. You've got all the same exact information as you would on the rental side. Well, I think that wraps it up for this video tutorial. If you do have any questions after watching this tutorial about how to manage the real estate listings, certainly reach out to us. Our website is bsntech.com. Alright, thanks for watching, and this is Brian with BSN Tech Networks.